Coach, and then if you'll raise your hand, we'll get a microphone to you. Coach.
Oof. I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired. It was a heck of a game. Two great teams, and just really proud of my team. I thought they were really special today. Toughness, just kept competing. You know, Jazz is going to not be happy about her four turnovers, but she had 5 assists, 6 steals, 6 big rebounds, and really did a good job on Taylor Murray, their point guard. Really, I thought both those kids went at it today. Kentucky's really good, and I just thought that first quarter, you know, we really came out, we punched first. Really set the tone. We could have closed the half 26-9 if we hadn't had a glitch in the managing the clock, but we'll learn and we'll get better from that. But I just thought that obviously was the difference in the game the first quarter. But Jordan gutted it out and went 37 minutes, Jazz 38, Anriel 36, Chloe 37. That's a lot of minutes playing at that pace. Scored 86 points, y'all. It's a lot of points, and to out-rebound that group 48-24 is hard to do. 25 offensive boards, you don't get those standing around. So disappointed in our turnovers, 24. We forced 22, but that's what they're doing. You know, Kentucky's turning people over, and we didn't take such good care of the ball, our starting 5, but really made some big plays when we needed to. Obviously, you saw what life's like with Tiara in foul trouble, and she's got to be better. I've got to be better getting her ready to play. And you know, she had a double-double. Anriel has 21 and 12 with a double-double. Anriel had to guard both their best players all night long. She either had Brian, number 10, or Macy Morris, number 4. Let me just say this: that Morris kid is a warrior. She is so good. And it's just a tremendous competitor. And, you know, you can get caught up looking at film and watching them, and this one's this one this, but at the end of the day, to me, that's the heartbeat of their team. And she's the one that's been to so many wars. And listen, I've had my butt beat by her more times than I care to talk about. So she was somebody that had our attention tonight, and she still went 7 for 15 with our undivided attention. So. Again, just a tremendous win, great win. What a crowd. Gosh, I just want to commend our crowd tonight. Couldn't be prouder of our atmosphere that we had for national TV, 8,800. And so we'll move on to the next one. I don't even know who we play next, so somebody will have to tell me.
Georgia Thursday.
So y'all know, and I'm just living in my bubble. Okay, so we'll get ready. Where do we play them?
Here.
Oh, good.
Thursday.
Very good.
You have to tell your people to take a nap till it's 8 o'clock. So.
Yeah, we're going to have to break out some Geritol and things like that, but stay up. Okay.
All right,
Questions?
Start in the back with Robbie.
We talked about this the other day about how I guess you feel like you still have a lot of room to grow offensively. You had a season high in turnovers, and Tiara was on the bench for a large portion. You still scored 86 points. Does that surprise you any that you're able to continue to have that consistency offensively as far as scoring points? You scored over 80, I think, 11 or 12 games.
Yeah, you know, I think it's a credit to our guard play. You know, Chloe could easily be up here. She didn't shoot it great, but you know, she's our second leading scorer today and had 7 big rebounds and 3 assists. But I just think we're skilled. I think Jordan is really playing at a high level. And she's consistent right now. She's practicing at a high level. She's preparing at a high level. And I think that's what happens to good people that work hard and prepare. They play well in ball games. And she's my most consistent player on our team right now, I think, in energy, juice, the whole 9 yards. But, you know, Jazz today was herself in the game. Provides so much energy. I mean, she got 6 steals. No telling how many other balls she got her hands on. And of course, Anriel is she's your Energizer bunny. She's just constantly moving and shaking and going to the boards. How many rebounds did she not get that she was fighting for that maybe she didn't quite get, but she gets her hands on? So proud of Jessica. Boy, she gave us some big minutes today and played well. 2 out of 4 had 3 offensive rebounds, played 15 big minutes, and that'll only help her calm her nerves a little bit and let her get used to playing when the lights are on. But yeah, I'm really pleased with our offensive production. Second quarter, not so much, but boy, first, third, and the fourth was special.
Stay in the back for Rachel.
Coach, how comforting is it to know that when a veteran like Tiara McCowan gets into foul trouble, is on the bench a little while, and you're still able to put up over 80 points? I know it's a similar question, but that's what I was going to ask. Just,
yeah.
You lost a lot of seniors from last year, and that's your veteran coming back. You're without her. You're still able to put up 80 points. How comforting is that?
Yeah, it's really, like I said, it's a big confidence boost for us. I can tell you, she's sitting over there, and you got these 3 seniors that are making, putting Jessica in a position to be successful. You got Chloe, who plays like a veteran, and so it's really good to know that you can still function and really function at a high level, with her over there on the bench, and so really pleased with that. At the same time, we've got to make sure that doesn't happen. But Tiara, she's had a little more trouble this year than last year. She wasn't in foul trouble very much last year, and she's been a little bit more foul trouble this year. So we need to do a better job. She's got to do a better job. I got to do a better job getting her ready because we don't like her sitting over there.
Come in front to Adam.
Anriel, in preparation for the game, when did you find out that you were going to start off guarding Howard and then maybe switch to Morris? How did you feel that you affected her early on, Howard? And how do you think that you did defensively? Because it really looked like one of your better, if not your best, defensive game.
Well, thank you. The coaches, they gave us a scatter report. The first day in, Jordan and I were also working on Howard and Macy, so we were just alternating. We had to play both positions against both of them. I think I still have some ways to go. I'm not where I want to be. I'm still trying to understand turning and running, making it consistently, not step sliding. But once I get it down, I think I'll be all right.
Stay in the front with Danny. Go to Steve.
Anriel, the rebounding piece was always something that people were familiar with you, but offensively you've kind of elevated your game. Where do you feel like you've improved as you've been at Mississippi State offensively?
I think offensively, just being more comfortable. I still need to work on my ball handling, but I'm more comfortable with the ball. Full court, half court. I think my range has extended. I shoot more threes now. I'm comfortable shooting them. But a good piece is that I have guards that help me become more comfortable with handling the ball. So I think that they've helped me become better offensively as well.
Stay with David.
Jordan, there was that, in the fourth quarter, there was that kind of backdoor play where Chloe found you driving to the basket and everything. And Coach talked a little bit about Chloe. How's she changed? It seems like the offense, is not just going through Tiara. Now you've got Anriel. Chloe can move things around. Do you feel that there's more options now than maybe even 5 or 10 games ago?
Yes, I do think Chloe gives us a lot of options. She's understanding the offense better. She's able to knock down the three and stretch the floor and allows me and Jazz really to drive the ball knowing that they're hooked up on her and that they're hooked up on Tiara. So they really just space the floor out for us.
Stay up front with Tyler.
Coach, it seemed like Kentucky tried to make it a physical game. You guys respond by doubling them up on the glass, more than doubling them up, points in the paint. I know you say you like to get out and run, but if that's what teams try to do, try to make it a physical game, how confident are you that you can respond the way you did tonight down the road?
Yeah, no, I'm comfortable with that. I think our kids are good in that environment. I think this is again a different team. Last year's team was different than any team I'd ever had in 33 years. This one's different in some ways in 34. And one of the things that we do really well is get out and run. you want to, you know, if you want to make it a track meet, you need to be careful, because these three out right here can really get out and fill a lane and make some good decisions and finish. And so it was a tremendous Southeastern Conference basketball game. And really, you know, again, I'm comfortable with a number of ways. This team can play in a number of ways, and I was, again, proud of them tonight. I mean, it was just a really physical game, no question.
Come back to that.
Jazz, you might need the PK coaches circles and squares there on this square sheet, but when you see 24 turnovers for you guys, you see Tierra playing at only 22 minutes. Those aren't really a recipe for success, but still, you guys, you come out, you throw the first punch, you win by 15. What do you think that says about the team? Do you take anything from being able to win despite the first two things that I mentioned?
Turnover wise, I know we can be better. That all starts with me, because I have the ball in my hands most of the time. So, I mean, we have a lot of weapons on our team, and for us to score that many points, I mean, I think it's a big jump for us. Like, we can do a lot of things. We can do a lot of things offensively.
24 turnovers, that's 48 points we didn't even have a chance to score. That's how we look at it. We, you know, Jazzmun, we're going to take care of the ball better. And Trish, she didn't have 24 turnovers. We had 24 on our team. We all needed to take care of it a little better. But, you know, when we look at turnovers, man, that's a lot of points we left out there, you know, that we didn't have a chance to score.
Stay with that.
Coach, when you look at the box score, I think you touched on it with the number of minutes that your starters had. You had 2 players off the bench reach double digits. In the second game of the SEC schedule, it's going to be a marathon, like you always talk about. What do you think that the other players on the bench, or what do you think that you could do to try to get more players into the mix and have those players play more minutes?
Well, I think, you know, those kids are all doing a good job. I mean, Andy should have played tonight, and I just, you know, was careful with the pressure. I just want to be real careful with all of our players, but just felt like having 2 point guards on the floor tonight with Jordan and Jazz was really key for us with all that pressure. I didn't want to take one off the floor, and so that was part of that decision. You know, Bree came off and played 10 big minutes, and she took 6 shots in 10 minutes. I didn't realize that, but did a good job for us, and you know, she continues to play well. I'm just really, like I said, Jessica's really, I was really happy for her. She kind of struggled at Arkansas. You know, freshman in this league, you know, it's an eye-opener sometimes. And I thought she really responded tonight, did a nice job, battled, competed. And she's learning, and she's going to, I'm telling y'all, that kid's going to be really good. So, really, really proud of her. And, you know, guys, let me say this. As proud as I am of my team, and I'm equally disappointed in me getting a technical tonight. I'm just beside myself, mad at myself for doing that. I asked my kids to play with poise and handle themselves, and you know, I get caught up in things trying to. These are my, you know, they're like my home, you know, and but there's no excuse for that. I'm really disappointed in that tonight. That shouldn't have happened. We got all those people in the arena, and I just want y'all to know I apologize to you guys in media, and because I'm not happy about it. And I told the team that. I said, hey, you guys got to cover me on those 2. I'll help you get 2 back somewhere down the line. But, you know, disappointed in myself.
Last one in the back.
Do you have an attendance goal for the fans this year like you did last season?
Well, I'd say I don't know how many home games we had last year. You know, last year cost me a lot of money, so I don't know if that's where you're going with this, but, you know, it's just such a special environment, y'all. I mean, that arena today was electric, and special for our players. And, you know, we can't get them in the locker room when the game's over. It takes 45 minutes. I mean, Most places, y'all, they have one day where they let their kids stay and sign posters, and that's it. And at Mississippi State, we don't do it that way. And I think that's why we have the fans we have, the crowd we have, and it's just really special. And, you know, our kids, man, they're out there laying it on the line 37, 36, 38, 37. They're probably tired when the game's over, but, man, they sign every autograph. They take every picture with a smile. And, you know, I'm equally proud of them for that. Their impact is far-reaching in this community, in this state. And as their coach, I'm really proud of them for that. So, you know, I'll have to look at it and see where we are. I would think we're ahead. I mean, we had 10,000 for Louisiana Lafayette, y'all. It's a non-conference game. It's pretty good, by the way. So, 8,800 today, and it was a beautiful day outside. First day we've had, what was that big bright thing in the sky? Anybody know? Because that's the first time I've seen it in a month of Sundays. So a lot of people could have enjoyed being outside today, and instead they came inside and provided a great atmosphere for both teams. So really proud of, again, of our fans today. And it was a lot of fun, I know, for our team.